So Kent asked for a video showing what's under the saloon floor. Here's our beautiful Afromosia wood, by the way. But there's a hatch here that I've opened up. Wait for the focus. I've put a light down there. So this is just underneath the nav station. Let's go and have a look. So there's a diesel tank. That's the starboard diesel tank. I'll just back up a bit and look down here. You can see there's an inspection hatch for the centerboard. Lets you see what's going on in there. Take that lid off if you need to. We have transfer pumps, fuel transfer pumps. There's one. We've got another one down there because we have a third fuel tank. And I'm just going to swing the camera around so you can see the fuel polisher, which is this white Raycor pump and filter unit. So that's a fuel polisher which works on both starboard and port tanks. The amount of space in here, I reckon you could fit about 10 refugees in here if you really needed to. The height from the top of that fuel tank up to the floor level here, that's 60 centimetres. And there's probably a metre and a half of length from here across to the starboard hull there. It's a ton of room. I don't know what you'd do with it. You could probably store plenty of plastic buckets and boxes and things like that if you really needed to, but we haven't got plans to do that. So I'll just move the camera in a bit more, and in a sec I'll go and open up one of the other hatches and we'll look further aft and you'll see the water tanks that are down there. You can just begin to see those. So stand by. Okay, part 2 of our saloon subfloor tour. Heading in through the next hatch, which is under the saloon table. That's a water tank. And oh, the boat's rocking around a bit. We've got 35 knots of wind outside, believe it or not. Here's some water filters. A set of 3. Coarse, medium, fine. 2 of them are carbon filters, I think. Certainly the third one is. The one on the right. We have lots of water plumbing under here. Again, tons of room. Try and hold the camera steady. You can see the insulation on the hull, 70 millimeters thick on the hull, 2 layers of 36 millimeter foam. Down into the bilge there. I'll try and get my Go gadget arm in a bit further so we can see. Oh golly, getting stuck. Further down there, I'm not sure what you're seeing, but we'll have a look in a minute. All very interesting. Stand by for part 3. So I'm at the other end of the saloon table now. There's another hatch here. And we can see the starboard water tank there. There's the water filters from the other angle, so that'll help orient your eyes. There's the engine cooling water inlet filter, and I'm just going to try and spin this camera around so we can see the engine standpipe, engine water inlet standpipe. Where is it? There it is. With its red handle stopcock, which is in the off position. This is really important actually. I can show that standpipe that goes down and sits on top of the centerboard box. It's just focusing. So this is an example of the kind of engineering you get with a Garcia Exploration yacht. The through hulls are not down underneath the waterline as they are with most yachts. It's a standpipe that's welded to the hull, and then the stopcock is up above the waterline. And that particular engineering solution was of particular interest to us because it is a huge safety benefit. I might make a video on those stopcocks and the standpipes themselves. Swinging around, we can see there's the engine start battery there. And coming around further, we can see lots of plumbing for the aft heads compartment. There's some heating ducts there. Going back, we might be able to see, yeah, there's the heating unit just under there. Hopefully that's showing well. So that's a hydronic heating unit. The Webasto pumps heated water to 3 heating units, and then each of those 3 units has a fan which blows air through the heated water, and the radiator transfers heat to the air, and that then blows a short distance, so it's still hot by the time it gets to a duct. Works well. You can see the insulation again, lots of cabling, lots of plumbing. This is a black water tank. I think it's 110 litres. We've just got the standard one. You can get an upgraded one, but we chose to go for a 3rd fuel tank, so that we've got about 1,000 litres of fuel all up, which is great. And that fuel tank's underneath the kitchen galley on the port side. So I'll just swing it around just to give the complete view. The light will change, but people will manage. There's the seawater inlet again, not much to see over there. And I'll aim the camera down and you'll see that's the bottom of the hull. So that's the bilge down there. And behind that bulkhead there is the bilge pump, main bilge pump. There we go. That might just about do it. Snow gum subfloor saloon tour just about done, I think, but let us know if there's more you want to see.